guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're on the FHG account and I'm super excited, guys. We have waited 2 months for this and it is going to be time to redeem for Merlin. We have 12 more hours, so this afternoon we're actually 8 p.m. my time. We're going to go ahead and be able to redeem for Merlin. A lot of players have been asking, is Merlin worth it? And the answer, the short answer is absolutely, he is completely worth it. Anytime that we have a support hero, a majority of the support heroes do perform especially well. And a couple keynotes we're going to look at today with him, having him completely maxed out or having him unlocked, especially through the exchange, is you can take him to 5 stars. So when you do fuse the hero within the Temple of Ascension, you've confused the hero here with another one and bring him immediately to 5 stars, guys. You don't need a bunch of copies of him. You don't need to continue to build him to support him. And also, if you do have him built, you don't have to get him out of the garrison shop. So the garrison shop is pretty expensive when you go ahead and build out a hero, just because of the shards it takes. And remember, after 6 months out of the garrison shop, it will be free. But if you did miss out on Ainz, Albedo, Queen, Joker, Ezio, any of those heroes, they are available in the garrison shop and only in the garrison shop. So Lilith has told us they are not going to bring them back, which doesn't really mean that much because there's things they've said they're not going to do before, but they have. But they said these heroes will not be returning. That is why they came out with the garrisoned heroes, so you could go ahead and pick those up. So let's take a quick look at Merlin and see just what makes him absolutely amazing, guys. One of the biggest things with the hero is his abilities, but also his furniture. So we're going to actually start a little bit backwards. So looking at the 3-piece, the duration of Destiny Foreseen is extended by 50%. So now you're getting a 50% on Destiny Foreseen, which is his ultimate ability. 9 of 9, Merlin can immediately use the ability Destiny Foreseen when he enters the battle. Now, thinking of that, he can ult the moment he enters the battle, which, dealing with the survivability issues that we have with a lot of heroes, being able to use the ultimate ability when he comes into battle makes him a pivotal support hero that we have in AFK Arena. Because you might be asking yourself, what does that do? Destiny Foreseen, allowing him to reduce the damage received by himself and all allies by, as you see there on level 3, 35% for 8 seconds. Now, with the furniture, you're going to get a 50% bonus. So now you have a 35% reduction for the first 12 seconds, which is awesome because, one, it allows your heroes the survivability that they're not going to get one-shotted. They're not going to get bursted down by damage. It gives you the ability to delay the battle because of the damage mitigation that he brings, which is awesome. Allows you to get some crowd control up, allows you to get, looking at Pharrell and his crowd control, looking at Tassie and her banish. It allows you to get up some of those crowd control aspects, again, for that damage mitigation. While the premonition is still occurring, if the enemy that is symmetrically positioned uses their ultimate, so exactly opposite to him, all allies will receive a runic shield that has a value equal to 180% of their own health for 5 seconds, which is awesome. If it is used again, if premonition is still in effect when Merlin uses his ultimate ability, the duration shall be reset. So you can actually super cycle this because, again, you have a 12-second ultimate ability. If the ultimate ability comes up again within that time, he can actually use it again to go ahead and get that 35% damage reduction, which is very powerful. But you couple that with abilities like this, Magical Amelioration. Merlin calls upon forces of magic to heal himself and his most injured ally for 4.5% of his max health per second over 8 seconds. So it's a heal over time. 30% of all damage dealt to the injured ally is bore by Merlin. Now, that's a pretty slow heal over time, but it does take another 30% of the damage off of the hero that is taking damage. So if you have Arthur frontline, if you have Scrag frontline, depending on the formations that you're running, you're going to mitigate a lot of the damage that they're taking there. And healing 6% max health per second is a pretty decent heal. But then you look at this one, and this is where the signature item comes in, While the ability Magical Amelioration is in effect, 10% of the damage dealt by the protected ally is converted into health. So now, instead of taking that damage, 10% of the damage dealt by the protected ally is converted into health for Merlin and that ally. So now, as they take more damage, he is going to be doing more healing with this, which again, knowing the scaling of AFK Arena, that is really where it makes a difference. The damage mitigation, 35% will always be 35%. This one with the healing, the more damage they're taking, the more it's going to work, which is the same mechanics that we see with Damon. As the enemies get stronger, he'll actually get stronger. Same with this. So as they take more damage, he will heal for more damage. Then it goes to 20% and 30%. So 30% of the damage dealt is used as a heal, which again is very powerful when it comes to a support hero. Then his plus 30, which is an absolute requirement. The amount of healing or health Merlin loses as a result of bearing damage from his ally while using the ability Magical Amelioration is reduced by half. So now the damage that he is taking is reduced by 50%, but now the ability targets 2 allies, guys. So when he comes into battle, you'll actually see this target the two front allies that are going to be taking damage, allowing him to carry some of the damage, but also giving them both a heal over time, which comes from this ability. So 6% max health over time to 2 allies, and if they're taking damage, it is going to heal more, which again is super powerful when it comes to a support hero. Karmic Law. When Merlin is suffering from the effects of enemy crowd control, he dispels the majority of negative effects currently affecting him. So if he is crowd controlled, he's going to go ahead and use this ability, getting rid of the crowd control effects, who proceeds to imprison the source of the effect. So the hero that casts the crowd control effect is going to be affected, causing them to lose health equal to 150% of Merlin's attack rating. It cannot be used more than 8 seconds. Then it goes down to 6 seconds with 180% of Merlin's attack rating. So again, the hero that is doing the crowd control is going to be affected by this, causing them to do quite a bit of damage there. I know Merlin doesn't have that high of an attack rating, but still does very well. Then, of course, the Guardian Owl. This is his final ability, which is really strong as well. When he suffers fatal damage for the first time, he enters a spirit form, seeking the refuge in Spirit Owl. So if he dies, most heroes would just die. He does not. He actually has a kind of a second life. While in spirit form, he protects his most injured ally, during which time both Merlin and the ally recover 10% max health per second over 7 seconds. So now instead of dying, he protects the most injured ally, and he heals Merlin, and it heals the ally. When Merlin stops protecting his ally, he reappears in his original position. If the ally dies while Merlin is protecting him, he will reappear. So again, now he has another heal aspect of his kit. Damage received by allies is reduced by 30%. Damage received by Merlin in his spirit form is reduced by 40%. So now the most injured ally is reduced by 40%, and the health recovery per second is increased to 15%. So with the new healing artifact coming out, I can see this being very broken. He was one hero that I definitely thought of utilizing this artifact on, just for the simple fact, I know the ultimate ability is big, but depending on the healing that the new artifact brings, can really be a game changer, because he is a regen primary healer. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Absolutely pick up Merlin, guys, if you can get him for free. I'm still waiting Lilith to change our exchange. I want to see the ability when I come in here to exchange that I can go ahead and exchange for the shards. Doesn't mean redeeming for the hero, but just exchanging for the shards versus sitting here on all of these materials or all of these resources. I want to be able to exchange for the shards. I'm holding 60 shards in my bag and just waiting exactly till the same time frame. It would be really a quality of life improvement if we could just redeem for the shards. Again, sit them in our bag with the same cooldown timer. versus having to sit here and just hold on to a ton of resources across the board. But that is Merlin, guys, in a nutshell. Absolutely pick him up. If you're not able to exchange for him, again, it's usually a little bit of time before he comes in the Garrison shop. Right now, he is for sale at a 50% off discount if the trial period ends. So once the trial period is done, he will go back to the $100 price tag, just like we've seen in the past. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.